welcome back to Black Diamond TV, the place you need to be. It's your girl Kenda, back at it again with another freaking video. I don't know what that was, but I'm back at it again with another freaking video. And as you guys can see from the title, I am pregnant with another one, okay? Another one. So before we go anywhere, we do anything else, you already know what I'm about to say. Make sure you guys go down below and subscribe to my channel. Follow me and my family on this journey that we're about to embark on with this new addition. Y'all can't even see my belly right now, but I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna show y'all a little later. I ain't really looking too pregnant, I'm a little, but make sure you guys go down below, subscribe to our channel, because there's gonna be more videos. I'm gonna be coming back to back with this pregnancy journey and trying different things. All the videos you can think about pregnancy is gonna be there, okay? So make sure you guys like this video. Go down below and check in the description box and follow all my social medias. They're all Black Diamond, same as my YouTube name, the same thing on all my social medias. So make sure you guys go ahead and follow that. And yes, join the Diamond Dynasty. We are on the road to a lot more subscribers. Like, I fall off, I come back, I fall off, I come back. I don't know which way my channel was going, but now I have a great idea of what I'm gonna start niching into. But I still want to do everything. It's still gonna be everything I see plus more. But yes, you guys, I am pregnant. I was about to say pregunto. I don't know if you say it like that in Spanish, but however you say it in Spanish, yes, I am pregnant with my second one. Some of you already know. If you're new to my channel, welcome. And if you're a return subscriber, thank you for hanging out and thank you for joining. Continue to come back and support your girl, because it means everything to me. It means everything. You don't even know. I don't give a fuck if I got 10 views. I'd be like, oh shit, we get somewhere, okay? But yes, if you are a returning subscriber, you already know that I have a daughter, a 7-year-old. Her name is Mackenzie. And I was one and done, y'all. One and freaking done. If you know me in real life, you know that's what I was going about. Another child. Who, what, when, where, why? For why? For why? I talk on my hands in case you don't know. And I'm a rambler, so I might jump back and forth into some things. I'm sorry, but follow along with me, all right? But yes, I was like, for why? I was one and done. Now, for sure, I'm gonna be 2 and 3. It don't matter if it's a girl or a boy. I am done, okay? My daughter was amazing. I love my baby, okay? Like, I don't have no complaints about it. I just know I should have been the auntie with no kids, okay? That's what I should have been. But I love my baby. She brought so much purpose to my life. She made me want to do more and have more. Like, you get what I'm trying to say? This is going to be a story time about how I found out that I was pregnant. I'm going to drop little clips in there, here and there. So hopefully I got everything in chronological order, because I didn't write nothing down. I'm winging it. So bear with me. I found out that I was pregnant this year, March 1st, y'all. And I did not believe it. Like, pregnant? Who? Like, I got this little thing. It don't, TMI, it might not work for everybody, but it worked for me, okay? My daughter is 7 years old. I don't have no other kids in 7 years, all right? After me and my daughter, we're finished doing, I'm going there, I'm going to wash, I'm going to dig up in the vagina and get all of that out of there, sprinkle some water, like, get it out of there. But I know he caught me on a drunk night. We was having a good time where I didn't get up and go wash my ass right after, okay? It may not work for y'all, but it worked for me. I don't know if it's in my mind, but it's working. It has worked for me for all this time. But I'm like, I know it had to be on a drunk night, somewhere around Valentine's Day, y'all. So I go to the doctor because I work at Amazon and they want y'all to have the COVID vaccine. So I did my first vaccine in January. So I got my first one in January. And I was feeling sick. I was feeling like I had COVID symptoms. My head was hurting. I felt like I couldn't breathe. Like, my chest was hurting, all kind of stuff. So I'm like, all right, let me go and get a COVID test first before I go and do the vaccine. Let me go get a COVID test first because I'm feeling like I have it. And let me wait and see. So I go to one of the little walk-in clinics that I be going to. Boy, the doctor come back and he was already making jokes, y'all. Jokes throughout the whole time before even asking my urine to do a pregnancy test. He was a good doctor. Like, he had little jokes for every little thing. So he come back in like,
you know you're pregnant, right?
So I'm like, no. I start laughing. Like, I'm like, no, the fuck I'm not. Not me. I'm like, what? No, I'm not. No, I'm not. And he's like, he's trying to be serious, But I'm still taking it as a joke, because who, what, when, how? Like, how? How did this happen? So he told me about 5 times.
He's like, no, you're really pregnant. Like, you want me to show you the test?
So I'm like, yeah, show me the test. He goes and bring back 2 tests. He's
like, I tested it 2 times just to be sure.
Go back and bring back 2 tests that says positive. I'm like, that is not mine. That's not mine. Like, so at this point, I'm still taking him as a joke. I'm laughing, kikiing. He brought in other nurses to come and let me know, like, no, he's not joking. He wouldn't play like that. Mackenzie, I should see Mackenzie got her phone at school, but Mackenzie was there with me. And she was recording because she took it as funny, like, what? So I start immediately crying and laughing at the same time. I am crying, y'all, because I'm into the clip, but I'm looking busted, all right? Because I'm telling you, I wasn't prepared for this. I just went there, wiggle, looking busted sideways, all right? So I'm into the clip. And y'all gonna see me crying, looking a damn mess, all right? I know I look crazy, but I look crazy, y'all. But why I just came in here to get a freaking COVID test and stuff. They about to give me a chest x-ray. And this man is talking about I'm pregnant. Like, when I mean I'm just in here like, you're lying. It's no way. Like, I made this man go get the test. We was in here about 5 minutes debating because it's no way. What the hell? How? What? Oh my goodness. Look, Mackenzie crying, you know. They can see you. Mackenzie crying because I'm in here crying. She cry every time I cry because I don't know. I'm in here like in shock. I didn't know whether to laugh, cry. And the doctor was already in here joking all this time. So now it's like, are you joking with me still? I look crazy. Mackenzie, get up. You don't gotta keep crying. But I'm gonna come back to y'all, because my mind is so blown. I don't even know what to do, what I want to do with myself. So, I don't know. But I was crying and laughing because I'm like, no, like, what are you talking about? No, I'm not. Stop playing. Why you play so much? Like, you should have been in here playing to begin with, because now I don't believe nothing you say. Like, they like, girl, he would not play like that. He is so serious. Like, I'm like, oh my freaking God, y'all. All through his running my mind is like, a baby? Like, I know I didn't want one. My daughter was enough for me. When I got pregnant with my first child, I asked God for it to be a girl, and I'm gonna be good. Like, that's it. Cause when I think about having another baby, like, y'all don't even know the things that run through my mind. I feel like it's so much that goes into it, so much that you have to think of. Like, I be asking myself, how do these people be spitting out these babies back to back? They must have a great support system. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, my support system was good, but it wasn't as much as like, oh, when I needed to go back to work, if me and father working, the child needs somewhere to go. I don't want her to go to school, but my baby was going to school from 6-7 months. She had 6-7 months. She had to go to daycare, like an in-home daycare. Luckily, it was someone that my nephew had went to prior, so I was already like familiar with her. My sister was familiar with the lady, and she was amazing with her. But you had to pay $3 something a week for childcare, okay? Because they wouldn't give me no childcare. I was paying $3 something a week, and regardless if she went or not, she had to pay that $3 something, because I felt like if I don't gotta work, why would I be taking my baby anywhere? You know what I'm trying to say? But they felt like, oh, they still got bills to pay, regardless if you feel like you need to bring them or not. So it was hard. Like, the childcare was hard. And I felt like I now got back to being like myself. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? I was so consumed in being a mother. That was, if you ask Kendra a question and ask me anything, what I'm going to say is I'm a mother.
Bitch, I'm a mother! No drama!
I'm going to talk about my kid. Like, that was the beginning and ending of my conversations, you know? So I felt like I now got back to trying to find who I was and getting into that and wanting to explore different things. I got focused on my YouTube channel. I wanted to now start getting dressed, going out, being grown. Like, you know, do little cute stuff just because. My daughter's at the age of 7 years old where no one, like, if you do need a babysitter, people is not like, oh, it's a baby, there's so much. Like, she can watch herself. She just needs somebody to be in the house with her. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, at this point, she grown. She got a cell phone. She got an iPad. She got a game. Whatever she want, she could do. She could play with all her toys. A mountain of toys that she have right here. Like, you know? So, So childcare was one thing, support was another thing from like other family members and stuff. Like it was hard at some points, like, you know. So I used to be, and then I felt like I don't want to have another kid because a bitch is broke, okay? I ain't got that much money. And whatever little bit of money I got, I want to use and do everything with my daughter. Make sure she sees everything, goes to everything, have everything that she could imagine. That's why she's so spoiled now. So I'm like, adding another baby into that in that bunch is like, girl, you ain't got no money. You ain't got no money, okay? Like, what you doing? So now I gotta work twice as hard to make sure that I do what I'm supposed to do. Me and her father, I'm not in this by myself, but to make sure we gotta do to make sure that our child can have, like, you know, the best of everything. I wanted to be able to travel. I was just about to start getting on to that, traveling with myself, traveling with my kids, stuff like that. And I don't know, y'all, I was just like, having another kid was just not on my agenda, not on my radar, period, point blank. All right, so that was March 1st. So when I went to the clinic March 1st, they also took my blood and did all that other stuff. And that night, I get a phone call from the hospital, what's they called? From the clinic, and they're telling me that how my D-dimer was positive. If you don't know, the D-dimer being positive means that you might have trace of blood clots in your chest and things like that. So that scared me. First, all right, I don't have COVID. I'm just pregnant. Those are what my some symptoms are. That's why I can't breathe. I got a headache, all that stuff. That's why. My D-dimer is positive, so I did a whole vlog about myself going to the hospital this night, but I think I'm not going to post it because who wants to watch somebody just laid up in the hospital all day? So I'm going to just enter some clips here. Look, y'all, look a mess. This mirror dirty as hell, but it's getting caught. They got me on a drip to them. They said I'm a little dehydrated. They were trying to take my blood. Let me turn it on. Yeah, they were trying to take my blood, but it wouldn't come out. So next time I'm a little dehydrated, they put me on this. They about to do this test again to see exactly what happened. I've been here since 9 something, and it's after 1 o'clock in the morning. And all they did was did an EKG on me, and they now took blood at 1 something in the morning. I didn't do that all day. All I did was sleep and watch that guy that y'all just saw acting crazy. But I'm about to get him some pee for a pregnancy test in this. So I'll be back. I can't even really move my arm because it's hurt, but I'll be back. So there go my pee. I'm gonna get a little bit. And I can't even really record. This shit hurting my arm to hold the phone. Yeah. Let me stop. Let me get out of here. Yeah, they gonna see me, but yeah, y'all, I ain't supposed to be, you know, so I'm gonna just move back. But they gave me another one, they stuck it in here, another one right here. I had 2 on this one, another one right here. And my arm is leaking all over the place, so that's 5 different times they put a needle in me to get blood out, and they couldn't find a vein. My vein kept moving and stuff. Yeah, I know I ain't supposed to be recording that here, so I'm trying to talk where y'all can hear me in my headphones. It look like I ain't really doing shit at the same time, but it's 5 something in the morning, y'all. I'm ready.
You're gonna do it now, okay?
Huh?
You're gonna do the CAT scan now.
Okay.
I'll see you when you come back.
All right. Whatever they put me in, yeah, spilled out of my vein. Well, he said it's called a contrast. But y'all, I never felt nothing like that before. Whatever contrast it is, that shit made me, it heated up my whole body, like the liquid shot into my arm. Heated up my whole body, and I felt like I was peeing on myself. Like, I literally felt like I pissed on myself. Like my vagina got so hot, my body got so hot, and what like that's crazy. I never felt that before. He says, like I said, he said it's called contrast. And right now I'm waiting for my results to this X-ray stuff. I'm waiting for these people to come back and get me. Look at this. It spilled out and dropped down my arm. I don't know, y'all. Like, I'm ready to go in my bed. They need to take this one off. Like, they already got this one. I can't ball my fist. Oh, these shits hurt. I wish you hurry up and come on down, come get me, because I don't go home. It's not really much. I just was laid up in the hospital all night, really. Like, it's not really much. They did chest x-rays, they did all of that, and they found that I was fine. Then they said that sometimes the test comes back positive of having your D-dimer positive because of pregnancy. So, all right, that was one thing. This pregnancy, y'all, like, I cannot remember being sick with my daughter, like with Mackenzie. I just don't recall it. Like, it was a long time ago, and I was not recording myself like how I am now. But I just do not recall it. This baby, that's why I'm hoping it's a boy, because everything feel a little different. This baby, I was tired, sleeping. Mackenzie, when I was pregnant with Mackenzie, her father was doing all the sleeping. You know how they say the spouse gets the symptoms? He was doing all the sleeping. Me, right now, I am sleeping. I was sleeping like crazy. Not right now, no more. But sleeping like crazy. I was throwing up everything. Gas? My gas is out the fucking window right now. Like, it makes no sense. My gas is bad when I was big and pregnant, not when I was pregnant with Mackenzie. So let me get back to the story, because I just jumped way ahead. So in the beginning of the pregnancy, I found out super early. So when I did go to the hospital and they tried to do like a sonogram in the emergency room, because I went to the emergency room that night for the D-dimer. When they tried to do the sonogram, they tried to say they didn't see anything. So on my discharge papers, when I read it, it was this word. Damn, if I could find it. I know I had some clips, so I'm going to answer that, and that should be in there. But about that. I don't even feel like I gotta pee. So be like, y'all see me do it. Well, not that they're seeing it, but they're gonna do the same. There, though. Yeah. Other seat in here, miss? In here? Yeah. Okay. Oh, my stomach is hurting. Okay, y'all. I was coming on here telling I look a mess, so I might even go and see that. The girl don't look a mess today. But I am here in the doctor's office. I am here for a checkup. I found out a couple, like last week on, I think it's March 1st, that I was pregnant, right? I wasn't gonna say nothing. Fuck, I might as well record the journey right now, even if I am or I'm not. But it told me that I was. And now that today I'm for my first initial appointment, it's saying that I, on my discharge papers from the emergency room for when I found out I was pregnant, well, I'm gonna tell you another story. But long story short, on my discharge papers from the emergency room, it's saying that like it was like the baby didn't form all the way. Like it just was a sac. It was no baby, nothing. Like, and what I googled that sound like it's just a sac. Like what I just said, the baby ate itself. It said something like that. Like it terminated itself because of probably chromosome imbalance and something like that. But you know when you Google stuff, Google be telling you dying. But they tell you the worst of the worst. You think the worst of the worst. So we're gonna see what they saying here. And I'm gonna try to sneak some footage if I could. I'm not sure. But yes, welcome to the journey. This is me letting y'all know that I'm pregnant. Or might be. I'm not exactly too sure. But I'll explain all of that to y'all later. So let's see. I'm in here waiting to get my pressure taken and stuff, and I guess my weight and all of that. I just took another pregnancy test because this doctor only sees pregnant women. So we're about to see if it stays I'm still pregnant, because I don't know whether to say wish me luck or not, because I do want it, and then I'm not sure if I'm ready for another one. So that's a conversation we're gonna have again with y'all. I feel like I want to open up to y'all a lot more. So that's another conversation I'm gonna have with y'all. I don't understand how people be popping out all these kids and don't be scared of doing it all over again. But yeah, my weight, it said I was 201 pounds. I cannot get off. I think I gained weight when I thought I was losing weight. Last time I was 190 something. Maybe with my boots on, I'm still 190 something. Because I got these heavy boots on, so. I just get the doctors the papers to see what they gonna say, what they talking about. But I don't know, y'all. I'll be back. Because I don't want to get caught recording. It was January 28th.
It's January 28th.
Yeah. Around that time, I can't remember the exact date, but I think it was the 28th it started.
Okay. And so when did you find out you were pregnant?
On the 1st
of
March.
Okay. And so did they talk to you about the sonogram, correct?
No, I just read this myself because I was going to get my papers to get the medicine that they gave me, because they said to bring that. And I just started reading that. And I'm like, what? This don't sound right to me. But they never explained nothing like that to me. When I asked her why she was doing a sonogram, she was saying, oh, it's probably just a little, it's early, so you probably not seeing nothing.
Exactly.
That's what I was saying. But that right there, when I read that looked like I didn't have no baby.
What she said to you is that it's early, and so they can't see anything. Okay. So that is exactly it. That's correct.
Okay.
So they can see a sac, but they can't see anything in the sac, and that is quite possibly because it was too early. You went on the 1st. Your last period was, you said, on the 28th. So yeah, you were only like 4 or 5 weeks pregnant, so that's why.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. But then I read that and it's like 5.5 weeks. I'm like, how?
4 or 5 weeks. Usually we can't see anything before 6 weeks.
Okay.
So I didn't see any lab results here. So
I'm not sure if I brought all the papers.
So at this point, what we'll do is just order another sonogram at this point, because we should be able to see something by now.
Okay.
And order a blood test just to confirm that, and just check your urine for any infection. And you said you do have prenatal vitamins?
The word that they use is basically saying like they see a sac, but they don't see no yolk, nothing in there, like, so they don't see no baby. So it's a possibility that I am not pregnant, and it was just basically like a false pregnancy. I went to the emergency room, and they didn't tell me that out their mouth. When I read it on the paper, that's what it said. So when I did go to my first appointment, and I go to this doctor, I did not like the bitch at all. Sorry. Did not like her. But when I go to this doctor appointment and I share with the doctor that that's what it say, she sends me to get a sonogram. I got a sonogram around 11 weeks. And let me tell y'all, this doctor, I go and get a sonogram around 11 weeks. You know, they didn't give me no pictures. No pictures. I have not one picture of my child right now. Not one. And I feel like that makes no sense. With my first pregnancy, I had so many pictures, so many sonograms. And then she gonna tell me that was my first one, and then my second one is not till 20 weeks. 20 weeks? Bitch, what? 20 weeks? I need to see my baby. I need to know, like, I didn't feel like I was pregnant, y'all. I didn't feel like it was nothing there. So I go get the sonogram. It says measured that my due date would be October 31st. So mind you, where you get your sonogram at is not where my doctor's office is at. So I'm gonna insert me at going to get the sonogram as well. I'm gonna insert all that into this first video because they're short. I probably could put them in a little separate. It's gonna be a little long. I probably could put it in a little separate video, but I'm gonna enter that here. This is the room.
So this is for dating, right? To see if you are pregnant. You did the test, or you went to the doctor and they did the
I
test?
took the test and started pregnant. When I went to the emergency room, they took an ultrasound, but they wasn't seeing nothing. It was too young. So when I went to my first appointment, I gave her the papers from the emergency room stating what it was. So she needed to see like how far along what it was. And based on the paper, they were saying that like if it was benign, it was a word that it had. So I guess she tried to figure out if I really was pregnant.
Okay.
I've been to the emergency room again after that because I had the flu. That's why it took me so long to make my appointment to come. And they did see something this time, but she still was saying it's early.
Okay. So how far along they said you were?
About right now it should be about 7 weeks and 5 days according to my chart.
Okay. Okay. What's your date of birth? Fetus. Like a little jelly bean. And the heartbeat. Can you see? Liquor? Okay. Alright.
How far is it?
It's 8 weeks, 2 days. More or less, yes. Come out. All right. You stay. You can push yourself up. Stay on the bed because you are high up. I'll take you down. Okay.
And when I go back a few weeks later, because it's not the same place as where you go to the doctor at. It's a whole different company that does it. Lennox Hill Radiology, something like that. I had to go to in Queens, and my doctor's office is in Brooklyn. I had to go to in Queens another day. So after I get the sonogram, I still don't see my doctor until weeks later. And when I do see her, I'm like, Miss, I didn't get no photos. And she was like, oh, then you're gonna have to go back there and pay for a sonogram. Why would I have to pay for a sonogram when I should have had photos from the jump? You can't just go to them, tell them to give me photos or put in another request for me to get another sonogram and I just get the pictures. Why would I have to pay? They should have gave me pictures from the jump. So what I wound up doing is she has the pictures on her computer. So I don't have no hard copy of the, I just spit if y'all saw that. I don't have no hard copy of the sonogram to where I could just fold out and be like, look y'all, yes, I'm pregnant, ow. No, I have photos and I would enter that here.
Yolk sac. That's the crown rump length of the baby.
What's the top of the head?
Like the head to the rump.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
crown rump, sorry.
Yeah, sorry. Not to assume. Yeah. So yeah, and that was the fetal heartbeat. So that probably, you can see there's a yolk sac. This is the gestational sac, and this is the embryo. I'm gonna take a picture of that too.
What else about being pregnant? I went to the hospital at least 3 times during this pregnancy just because I just didn't feel good. I was throwing up. I was dehydrated. Like, this pregnancy was something else, y'all. So that's why I really think it's going to be a boy. And I want a boy. But if it's not a boy, y'all, I'm going to cry. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna be like one of them dramatic people that be on freaking in the YouTube videos, Facebook videos, Instagram videos that be in there crying. I ain't gonna be mad, but I'm gonna cry because I want a girl. I have a girl. God bless me with a girl. Matter of fact, let me not even say I'm gonna cry because God always got me. Okay, that's one thing that man upstairs do. He has me regardless. Anytime, he always come through. Never when you want it, but when you need it for sure. And God knows what I need in my life. I got my beautiful baby girl and a beautiful baby boy would be, what did Leah say? Chef kiss. Okay. I just announced on my birthday this year that I am pregnant because I did one of those. Let me see if I still have it, I'm gonna insert it here. But I did one of those, my birthday last year, now my birthday this year, and I put up my sonogram of the baby. I wish I had a better one with that little cheap bootlegged looking one.
Do it like it's my birthday, that's right. It's your fucking birthday.
I found out. Oh, before I moved to my next doctor, the doctor when I was like, this is my last appointment with her, she don't know what she doing. She told me, oh, I'm gonna set you up with a cardiologist appointment, and we're gonna do the neonatal chromosome test. I don't know the name of it, y'all, but y'all know what I'm talking about. I'm gonna put it down here somewhere. But the chromosome test to see if the baby has any deformities such as Down syndrome, autism, anything like that. They take your blood just to see, and you can find out the sex of the baby early. So I got my results back on May 11th for the results of what I'm having. Ooh, I just cannot breathe, y'all. For the baby. So she made me do a cardiologist test because when I was young, I had a heart murmur. So these are the only things that I felt like she was on point with. Where I was like, all right, check her out. She working. She sent me for that. I did my glucose test early because I have a history of diabetes in my family. I passed that, aced that, flying colors. Let me enter that right here. So you get diabetes from drinking too much sugar, and when you have diabetes, you go with your sugar too low. That's crazy. I never understood it.
That's with the pancreas and how it works the sugar levels, the glucose in your body, how it breaks it down.
I got a little bit of footage because they were saying you can't record. Ooh, sorry, you can't record in there. And then I did the blood work, all of that all together. So I found that on May 11th. And let me tell you about this bitch. May 11th was the day where I went back to confirm. I told the lady, oh my gosh, before we start anything, do not tell me what the sex of the baby is. Just write it down on a piece of paper. Y'all know I'm out the door walking out the door, and I'm like, oh, miss, you never gave me the sex to the baby. You never wrote it down. You think like any other place you see, she gonna write it on something, put it in an envelope, lick it closed. Lady put it on a fucking Post-it and closed it just like that. A little tiny piece of paper and just closed it, one little fold. I'm like, yo, she want me to look. She want me to just hold it up in the air and look at it like. So I came home and I was so fiending. I was like, oh my gosh, booby. That's what I call my boyfriend. Oh my gosh, booby, I got it right here. You want to look at it? Or you think we should look at it? Or should we just go ahead and wait to do like a gender reveal? So I want to do a little gender reveal. He knows what we're having and Mackenzie knows what we're having. I just don't know what we're having. So he's going to buy the stuff and we're going to do like a little picnic. First, we're going to do like a big gender reveal. I don't want to do that. So we're going to do something small and intimate with us as a family, and we'll make that video and post it here, and then that's when everybody else can see what happened. So that'll be coming soon. Whew. But let me see if I can show y'all my belly. Hold on.
Another one.
Can I move back a little bit? It's not really. This is gas. The baby down here. This is gas. Because at this point, I'm like 17 weeks today, I think. Yeah, I should be 17 weeks today. Ooh. But that's what my belly looking like. That's my story of me finding out I was pregnant and all about my little doctor's appointment up until now. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for my next video. And I hope you guys follow me on this journey. Get to know me. If you like my personality in this video, I feel like I showed it a little bit more. Make sure you guys go check out all my other videos. I have some good kikis, some makeup videos, regular family vlogs, my work vlogs. They're all down below. It should be some playlist in the description. And you can all just check out my channel, subscribe to your girl. I'm begging, okay? I'm begging for subscribers, okay? I gotta make this is gonna be my career, to take care of my babies, all right? I got so much in store, so much planned, so much that I want to do with YouTube. I said, maybe this is the direction God wanted me to be in. He wanted me to take. Like, you know, with giving me this new blessing, maybe this is the direction I'm supposed to take. So I'm going to roll with the punches. I'm going to get with it and make the best out of it. Well, thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure you guys go down below and subscribe. And once again, it's your girl Kendra, back at it again. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I'm a bird. I know. You ain't got to tell me. That's what I feel like with these braids. Even though they're little, but I feel like, what's the girl be like? You ain't got to lie, Craig. I say that shit all the time. My daughter be cracking up. She hit her father with that the other day. You ain't got to lie, Craig. But I feel like I'm all over the place. Let me get out of here and stop running my mouth. I run my mouth for 30-something minutes already. And I can talk, okay? I can talk. So, I think that's about everything. I'm happy. Let me know down below some suggestions for boys and girls' names. I really want to stick in the M area because my daughter's name is Mackenzie, so I want something that matches it. I have a name in mind. I have 1,000 girl names, but for boys' names, it's so hard. I only have one boy name two boy names that I actually like. One starts with an M and one starts with a K that I actually love. No, my baby's not going to be a junior if it's a boy. But girls' names, I have a list, a ton of them. Because girls' names are so easy and everything is there's a lot of pretty names out there. But let me hear some suggestions from you guys. Let me know what kind of videos that you do want to see. And if you do want to see those full vlogs of the clips that I did into here, make sure you guys let me know that down below. What kind of videos do you want to see during this pregnancy journey or outside of my pregnancy journey? What kind of videos you do want to see from me? If you made it this far, make sure you drop down like a baby rattle. They got that. Matter of fact, just drop down a pregnant lady. I know they got that emoji down in the comment section below if you made it this far. And yes, thank you so much for watching. I love you guys. I appreciate y'all. Peace.